Hey folks, how's it going today? Apologies for yesterday. We'll start with that. Also, hope you're all doing well. I had a headache that I'm pretty sure turned into a full-blown migraine at one point, because I did have, like, the migraine aura for about 20 minutes. So, it's probably, like, after dinner time, when it finally felt better. Like, really, like, totally better. Um, so yeah, it was just, like, you're starting to get a headache, and then I get that, and it's like, nope, I cannot stream in this condition. I can't focus, let alone focus on something on the screen. You know, try to read, try to entertain, try to play the game. So again, apologies that I wasn't here yesterday, but we're back today. Programming note: if I stream Friday, I think I might stream Friday, but it's not going to be Fundraising Friday. I think I'm just going to stick with my normal stuff, because I look back through analytics, I haven't taken a Friday off, so I've probably been doing Fundraising Friday every week since I got back here. So since early July, I've just been doing Forza, and I need a break. I still enjoy Forza. I'll still pop in and do my daily stuff, but I'm kind of burning out on doing the Fundraising Friday group stream, so I need a day off from that. So wherever we're at in the Sierra playthroughs, whether that's, I hope I can get through 4 and 5 in a day each. That'd be Tuesday, Wednesday. So if I don't think I can get through 6 in a day, so I think it's going to be 6 probably. Probably either the first or the second half of 6 will be on Friday. So 7 probably won't be till next week, and then I'll put out a poll when we get to 7 to see if you'd rather see Space Quests next. Dude, I need a disable posture check. There's not a lot I can do about my posture right now. I'm not even totally honest. I can talk about that again if you want me to. I've been talking about it, but yeah, I'll put out a poll to see if we want to do all the Space Quests next, because there's no... Unless I start getting into fan games, there's no follow-up after 6. Or if you'd rather see King's Quest from 2013, the updated, like, retelling, remaster... Well, not remaster, but, like, the retelling with, like, Christopher Lloyd and... the one that was out on, like, Xbox and PlayStation and stuff. Yeah, there's no saving this chair. So if I sit more forward, but there's no back support to it at all. The back just falls away. I actually have a pillow to attempt to build a back, but even that, the back still tries to fall. I tried to put duct tape on it, and that has not helped. I don't know if I need, like, a shit ton more, but it does not stop the mechanism from turning. Like, this shirt's just fucked. It's not the little switch, because that doesn't do anything. Yeah, that still just goes. This chair just fucked. We're working on getting a new one, but it's money and timing, and then we'll still need to ship here, and it's going to take like a week to get here because it's an oversized item, more than likely. So hopefully by Christmas. Let me redeem that for you. Yeah, after we get through all the King's Quest and all this Space Quest, I'm not sure what we're doing after that, but that's at least going to be another couple weeks, probably. I'm going to pause Redemptions on posture check, just because, like, there's not a lot I can do about the posture. Just because, you know, the chair has just gotten super loose and tippy, and if I try to back support, I'll probably end up breaking it if I lean back too hard. Ooh. Thing I do need to do is clean my computer. Jesus. I'm noticing how much dust is, especially on the one fan you almost could see. But today, we are getting into King's Quest 4. The graphics are finally going to start getting better. And this is actually our last parser-based Sierra game. It's the last time that the game will be text entry. From here on, it'll actually be point and click with icons. But we still have this one to get through, and also I did try loading it this time, and it doesn't. It's not horribly loud when we start it, so let's get into it now that the song is ending. So I hope you enjoyed the music. It was the allegedly lo-fi Christmas list from Harris Heller. It doesn't seem very Christmassy to me, but whatever. Let us see here. Also, because it starts with a copy protect, it's not going to be... It gives me a second to to get this maximized and be ready to go. Hydrate, thank you. Oh, hey Patrick. Also, hi Joe and hi Dio. Thank you very much for joining. I need to get to... Oh. So this is copy protection, but I think it's the only copy protection in the game, and... It's a lot lighter than, say, the last one. Here we go. So I need to go in the manual. I need to find tips for adventure players. Hey, Jules. Alright, so it's tip 2, stay out of danger. 5th word in the first paragraph. Due to the dangerous nature. So our word is nature. Also, the tip was literally save early, save often, essentially. If you encounter something, save your game. Alright, so I've got my walkthrough pulled up. Yes, I am using a walkthrough. I don't remember these ones that much. Like, as much, I will say. I don't remember these ones as much. Oh, my Sierra shirt's still dirty. I didn't have it. I'm your work entertainment? Alright. Yeah, the actual tip was, due to the dangerous nature of this adventure game, you want to save your game often, type save game after you've made important progress, save tape game when you encounter a potentially dangerous situation, restore if you die. Again, save early, save often is literally in the manual. They know how hard these are. How's the volume, by the way? I'm going to turn it down a little bit in my own head, because it seems a little loud, but... Hopefully better than the first 3. Who's the equivalent of Saturday morning cartoons. Also, we're going to start with credits again. And if you remember the Space Quest 3 playthrough, that's another thing I have to ask about as well. But if you remember the Space Quest 3 playthrough, this is... Bomb Out seems fine? Cool. This song seems quiet. But like those first 3 where it was emulating PC speakers, so it was just as loud as possible. If you remember from those, we are emulating the Roland MT32 again. Okay, with the return of his long-lost son Alexander and the rescue of his daughter Rosella from the terrible dragon, old King Grim decides it's time to pass on his adventurer's hat to younger blood. This is literally how the last game ended. Also, if you remember the last game, look at the graphical difference. They've improved the engine significantly. He flings the battered hat towards his children while his wife, Queen Valanice, proudly looks on. I remember to say Valanice and not Valiant, like I want to say every time. We are both, like, not having it. The hat arches through the air. Suddenly, King Graham experiences a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. Help me, he rasps. Also, I'm not going to try to do voices. I'm just not good at it. The adventurer's hat lies unclaimed upon the floor, forgotten. A lot of reading up top. King Graham lies weakly in bed, Father Death hovering near. Also, I'm not touching anything. If I do, it's going to skip this cutscene. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, Rosella runs from the room. Oh, Father, she sobs. You're still young. You should have had many years ahead of you. Oh, I wish I could help you, Father. Do you really mean that? A soft voice asks. Rosella looks up but sees no one. Who's speaking to me? I am, the voice says. Look in the magic mirror. Also, the dithering would have looked a little better on, like, CRTs. Rosella sees an image in the mirror. Who are you? She queries. All of this, like, checkerboard that you can't... Well, there we go. All the checkerboard. It would have looked a little better on a CRT. You know, it's a little more obvious on modern screens. I am the fairy Genesta. In my land of Tamir, there is a remarkable tree. This tiny tree needs 100 years to bear a single fruit. That is a... but this is no ordinary fruit, for if a person were to eat it, they would find that good health and well-being would be theirs for many years. Hell of a crapshoot here. Rosella is much heartened by this news. Where's the land of Tamir? Janessa smiles. Tamir is very far away, but with my magic I can bring you here. Basically, just a Skype call. Just a fantasy Skype call. Rosella senses that there is more to the story, but I suppose there are some problems? Again, Janessa smiles. Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to Tamir, I will explain the situation. You can have this fruit, but help me with my shit. However, once I bring you here, I can't send you back. You will have to help me first. Alright. Confused, Rosella says, I don't know. What if I can't help you, or find the tree? Janessa, please. You must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the minute. Also, I'm starting to go through a tunnel, and the signal is breaking up. Now, the fairy is but a faint glimmer, and her voice barely audible. If you care for your father, say yes now, and suddenly she's gone. Yes. I love that her wings are like monarch butterfly. Or they're butterfly, at least. Maybe not monarch, but... The lovely fairy speaks. I am the fairy Genesta. Welcome to Tamir. Rosella looks awestruck at the fairy. She is stunningly beautiful, but still, there is a certain sadness to her. Also, I'm glad that these are not going too quickly for me to read. Finally, Rosella speaks. I know you would like me to help you in some way, but I don't know how I can help a fairy. That happened in the last ones. The text boxes were too quick. Janessa looks sadder than ever. You're wrong, Rosella. You see, I'm losing my magical powers. Yesterday, as I was strolling through the woods, Lalot, the evil fairy, caught me unawares and stole my magic talisman. She yanked it from my neck and raced away screeching with laughter. Immediately I felt my powers diminishing and my body weakening. I will die in 24 hours if my talisman is not returned. So there is timing to this game. But it's not like 24 hours. It's harder than that. Intently, Janessa looks at Rosella. Lalot is very evil and will use the talisman to bring more evil to Tamir. Now I fear it will contaminate my whole country. Further, I cannot send you home without my talisman. Rosella looks shocked at this news. Rosella's unsure as to what she can do. Meekly she asks, I want to help you, but how? You can do more than you think, Rosella, Janessa assures her. I believe you will be able to penetrate Lalot's domain. Suddenly, Rosella remembers the tiny tree. Can you tell me where to find the magic fruit? I also like the attempt at lip-syncing. Remorsefully, Janessa looks at Rosella. It will not be easy to reach the tree. It grows on a tiny island within a vast swamp on the other side of the Great Mountains. Bravely fighting back tears, Rosella says, I will help you any way I can, Janessa. How can I find Lalot? The beautiful fairy points eastward. Lalot's castle overlooks Tamir from the Great Mountains. So, somewhere east. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Also, I can close the manual. Janessa looks weaker as she says, There is not much more I can do, Rosella. As it is, it will be difficult for me to fly home again. One thing I must do for you, though, I shall disguise you as a peasant girl so as not to attract attention. Thank you, Donesta. I think. Rosella stammers. It will be better for you, the fairy says. Well, I must be off while I can still fly. I know you can do it. Goodbye, good luck. No, it's a bit going with luck. I can already see the walkthrough is significantly longer. We will get as far as we can in this. Oh, I see an awful puzzle coming up, too. But we'll get there. Well, you're on your own, Rosella. So again, you can already tell, you know, graphically it's way better. It probably came out in '87. This is a completely different game engine, even. I can't tell if I'm supposed to hit the button to make it go again. Yeah, well, this version of the manual is from '89. I have a feeling it's probably from '87, just because of other versions that actually had references to it. Okay. I don't think there was anything else there, so let's first save... Oh, hello. There we go. So we don't have to go through that intro again. So let's explore a bit first. Also, if I type now, is going to pause the game, which we did last time as a cheat, more or less. This time it's actually the way the engine works. Old river carves its way through this lush, flowery meadow. Well, the thing we need here isn't here. So we'll just kind of have to keep an eye on it. Let's go a little faster. I think we can actually control the speed a little more this time. Yeah. Like there's more increments of speed, but for now we'll go with kind of a fast speed. That's not bad. So east. Oh. You see a beautiful wild unicorn in the meadow. Its coat is dapple gray, and its wonderful horn shines like gold. The unicorn shies at your approach and trots away. Nope. Well, that might be something we have to deal with later. Okay. Oh, go south. Alright. So, one thing I'm trying to keep an eye out for is a robin. A poisonous snake. Hey, Woody. I need to keep an eye out for a robin. I haven't seen it yet. This rundown, gloomy cemetery gives you the creeps. Many of the old tombstones have fallen over, and the entire place is overgrown with grass and weeds. Okay. Still no robin. Did I not go east enough? I looped. With all Sierra games, you can... Oh, shit. This is not where I want to be. Or here. Hello? Okay. So, yeah, I'm looking for a robin. So there's a couple of the dangers of the game. Oh, dang it. I need to go east, south, 2 screens. Lies. Beautiful pool is lined with tall marble columns. Its crystal clear water looks very inviting. Also, like, just this font is so nostalgic for me. I mean, I'll try it. If I can frickin' spell. Type. No, it literally doesn't understand lick. I think I'm just supposed to wait, it says. Oh, I feel like I can just stumble across the thing here. Oh, that's pan, but I don't need pan yet. Oh. Thankfully, it's not super deep. Water too shallow to swim. I can just walk right back out. So, Robin? Nope. Ah, there we go. Skinny dip. Like Cupid. Uh-oh, you startled Cupid. And he just huffs it out of here. So hey, the point sound is a lot better. So we have Cupid's bow now. And for some reason it doesn't have a description, we just get a picture. Alright, let's see if I can see the robin real quick. Nope. 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 Alright. I'll just keep an eye out for the robin. Alright. So we'll head around the pool. Also, yeah, I mean it's a dang it. It's a Sierra game. We take everything as out nailed down. That's how it works. Yeah, this Space Quest 3 nope, shit. Nope. Nope. I'm just trying to get around. Dang it. Because I can't seem to get around that column for some reason. Punch something. For the most part, we're kind of non-violent. I'm not going to lie. We'll do it this way. We'll go here. For some reason, I can't get around that column. Still no robin. Someone's seen a robin yet. Pan again. Oh, Jesus, guys. Large frog stares back at you with big, bulging eyes. Numerous water lilies float serenely on the lovely little pond nestled in these woods. Atop one of the bigger lily pads, you notice a rather large frog, wearing a little gold crown. It doesn't recognize Lick. Oops, he had the frog away. Well, I'll have to deal with him later. Yeah, when you go in the pond, he'll dive, but if when you come back up, he'll be fine. Oh. The rusty stone bridge adds a bit of charm to this part of the woods. You kneel down and peer under the bridge. Aha! You found a small golden ball. You pick it up and carry it with you. Hey, you're one of the few living things I've seen that doesn't seem hostile. Could it be a gift? You accidentally drop the golden ball into the pond. From atop of the lily pad, a large green frog leaps into the water and disappears from view. A moment later, the frog emerges with, yes, your lost ball in its mouth. It seems as if the frog is kindly returning your gold ball to you. I'll wait for that to happen. Oh, he popped up over there. Okay. Also, if you hit spacebar, it will repeat the last thing you said. I was trying that earlier and it wasn't working. Or in the last game. Squinching up your nose in disgust, you catch the large frog and hold it in your hand. It stares at you with his big bulgy eyes and hobbles its throat. Well, these are fairy tales. We all know what fairy tales are like. We'll try kissing the frog. You look at the frog's green lips. Mmm, goods. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. Suddenly, the little green frog changes into a handsome prince, so already here's our first fairy tale. Who are you? The prince demands. I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl. You blanch a bit at that remark, but say nothing, because you are a princess. Well, ta-ta, he says. I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses a little gold crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. We've gotten his crown. And he's gone. So, we are getting started. We've gotten all of that done. So now we're back in the graveyard. Prince is a dick, yeah, right? It works for Bethesda. I mean, you probably won't even know what that is. The roots of this great tree envelop a little snug house. Smoke lazily curls from its chimney, and an old rustic water wheel rests beside the river. You knock loudly on the small door. No answer. This is the main room of the Seven Dwarves' cozy treehouse. What a mess it is. Let's clean up. I feel like they could use a little cleaning up because this place is a frickin' pigsty. So this is gonna play out for a bit while I clean everything. Well, I break into 7 people's house and clean it up. Of course, we all know cleaning is just kind of waving your hands until things are fine. You're calling us so white right now? No. I'm just saying I just broke into these people's house and started cleaning. You hear the dwarves approaching. You watch quietly as the dwarves file in one by one, get a bowl of soup, and take a seat at the table. Again, this is going to take a bit. Tag yourself, I'm the teal and purple dwarf. I see you, Woody. I can't do anything right now. I'm stuck. I can't type. I can't nothing. Again. Can you figure out why my aesthetic is the way it is? This color combination was like a big part of my childhood, really. This dwarf must really be hungry. He's getting 2 bowls of soup. The 7 dwarves seem very pleased that you tidied their messy home. One politely asks your name, you tell him, and he cordially invites you to sit down with them and eat the bowl of soup he got for you. Oh, that's nice. We got a meal out of it. You seat yourself at the table and begin eating the surprisingly delicious soup. I bet you're drunk. Yeah. I guess while this happens, I can turn that off. Okay. I always forget to turn that off. So this happens. Yeah, if you weren't here at the top, I'm probably not doing Fundraising Friday. At least not grouped up like that. I'll probably just be continuing Sierra games next week, or this Friday. So likely it's going to be 6 one way or another, unless this takes me 2 days and 5 takes me 2 days. It's time for the little men to go back to the mine. Why little men? Just call them dwarves. It seems like a weird call out. 5 is Sneck, right? 5 is Sneck. You finish your soup, also. It was the best soup you've ever tasted. Maybe, though, you were just really hungry. I can't... Yeah, there we go. You see a long wooden table, empty soup bowls are left on it. Also notice a blue pouch. You open the diamond pouch and look inside. Many diamonds flash and sparkle from within. Carefully, you close it again so as not to leave any. And, I mean, while we're here, we might as well clean the table off. Ooh, hope that's the last of it. Yeah, for a game from the 80s, it has quite a bit of cutscenes to it. Hey, a cave. You see a crude mine shaft in the midst of this forest of pine trees. Well, let's see what's in the mine shaft. Why not, right? Diamonds glitter and sparkle from the earthen walls of the 7 Dwarfs' diamond mine. Within it, you see the little men busily at work. Nope. Not a sound effect there? I'm gonna save her for this and see if... I feel like there should have been a sound effect there. Just a quick... Nope, shoot. See if sound is just like not working. Oh, I gotta I can just load cutscenes and skip it. Cool. There's supposed to be a... I feel like there was supposed to be a... Nope, I guess not. Weird. You endeavor to engage in conversation with the small men, but they're too busy to reply. I think this might be the lead guy. You say hello to the small man next to the diamond bucket. He seems amazed to see you here. Rosella, he exclaims. What are you doing here? Don't you know this ain't no place for a fine girl like yourself? You don't argue with that, but you don't argue. Well, let's give him back his diamonds, since they did forget them in the house, and we'd rather make sure he has them. How more in front do you want me to... Damn it. Alright, I skipped the text box. Basically, he's proud of us for our honesty. He decides to let us keep the pouch of diamonds, and he also gave us a lantern. He's so impressed with how kind we are. So we got a lantern. We still have the pouch of diamonds. And I fell again. I think there should still be a tweet sound with that, but... I mean, because of the music. I should be playing sound effects through Sound Blaster, not trying to do them through the Roland. Alright, got through that nonsense. Okay, actually from here... Okay. I still need to find the, Robin. And then go east and went west. Oh, that I think is going to be next, but we'll see. Man, Robin just doesn't want to show up today. Oh, there it is. Can I get there in time? Yes. Okay. Point is, the early bird did not quite get the worm. We're going to take it for ourselves. We'll need it later, I promise. Okay, so from here we're going to go north a couple times. Continue exploring the land of Tamir. I promise we'll get to... We'll make some progress on the actual quest. We just need some shit first. Right, spooky graveyard. Indeed, this is a spooky old house. It looks as if no one has lived here for many years. Flanking the old house on both sides is a run-down cemetery. A thick forest looms all around. And this one has Dracula... Wait, that was the last game. That was 2 games ago. You look in the broken mirror and see the reflection of a poor but beautiful peasant girl. Also, look, it's Hugo's House of Horrors. You examine the few remaining books on the bookshelves. Only one catches your attention. It's entitled The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. Remove the Shakespeare book from the shelf and carry it with you. Also, Shakespeare is a thing in this, I guess. Interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice that her eyes seem to stare at the left wall of the parlor. You examine the left wall very closely and notice a little latch. I don't think I have to do this yet, but... Oh, I do, actually. You flip the latch in the wall and behold, you've discovered a secret door. You have found a secret tower. Narrow steps spiral dizzyingly upward. You notice a shovel leaning against the wall. That could be important. We'll take that for later. And also, we'll talk about the shovel in a bit. Oh, we don't want to go up the tower yet. Alright. We don't want to go up the tower yet, so we'll just leave this area alone for now. That's going to be super treacherous to get up and down. Yeah, Sierra loves treacherous treacherous towers, treacherous staircases, for some reason. Alright, we'll leave. This is a scary old cemetery. Many of the tombstones were crumbling and falling over. The entire place is overgrown with weeds. A mountain range looms to the east, and all around a forest encroaches. How odd, you see a crypt door built right into the mountainside. Door is closed. Door is locked, as it should be. It's a fucking crypt, but... Alright. We'll save here. What the fuck? Alright, we automatically swim in this game. I don't have to type swim. You're already swimming. Force of the water pushes you back. Well, I think we have something that would help us swim, and at least make us a better swimmer. That's putting on the crown. It sure feels good to be yourself again. So yeah, we can get behind the waterfall with the crown. That's why we needed to kiss the frog and get the crown from him. So... What's this? Why, it's a cave behind the waterfall. You see an old board lying by the cave entrance. Might need that. Let's save again, so I think there's some dangerous shit coming. He was very dark. Try as he might, you cannot peer through the darkness. Nope, nope. Okay, well, we took one of the bones from the, from that little bone pile, but we don't have a lot of, don't have, anything really to go against whatever was in there, so we're just gonna pop back out again. And... Oh, now we're gonna go meet Lalot. Alright. So, time to get cozy with a cutscene. Let's try and get across the mountains to find that fruit. That'll surely work. Uh-oh, Lalot scooped. Instead, I died. Should be more careful, Rosella. Yeah, the deaths will get better. I think they're better overall in Space Quest, but they'll get better. 5, I think, has some good deaths. 6 has good deaths. Nope, doesn't matter. We're caught. Also, I like how we just knew that those were Lalot Scoons. Like, of course they are. Well, my pets, Lalot hiss. What if you drug home today? Lalot gives you the once-over, and as she does, her red eyes begin to narrow. Are you a foolish girl who wandered here by mistake? Or are you a spy sent here by my enemy Genesta? You swear to Lalot that you are nothing but a poor peasant girl who has lost her way, but she doesn't seem to believe you as her mouth begins to snarl and her eyes narrow to mere slits. For the first time, you experience real fear and begin to tremble. So the dragon wasn't enough to experience fear. Lalot snarls. You don't look stupid enough to have wandered here. I believe you're a spy. Take her to the cell. And we're here now. You have found yourself in a horrible cell. It looks as if others have found their way here too. Hopefully you won't end up like them. These two unfortunate individuals have met their end here. You can't get that. I'm over here. Oh, alright. Nothing important in the walls. It doesn't understand the device. Yeah, there's nothing actually I need to do here. I'm just goofing off. You hear the henchmen returning. Perhaps they are setting you free. The henchman motions you to follow him out of the cell. Lalot gives you a sickly sweet look. You're lucky, my dear, she coos. My precious son Edgar has taken a liking to you, and he believes you. He's convinced me to give you a chance to prove your innocence. You glance at the homely young man standing next to the lot. He blushes. The lot continues. I wish that to own the unicorn that inhabits the Meadowland. Bring me the unicorn, and I shall not only set you free, but reward you as well. So the henchman in the lot orders, Go, take her back to the forest. Jesus. Alright, so now that we're free, and you need to look around for that unicorn. That's our job now. We have to go catch a unicorn for a nope. Oh, actually. Well, I'll save her a lot so we don't have to see that cutscene again. Where am I? Here I am. There it is. Time to leave this mortal world. Surprise! They're living trees. The solution for that is also hilarious, but we'll get there. We'll deal with that problem later. Am I capturing the last unicorn? No one tells Danny Sexbang. I'm capturing the one unicorn in this part of the world. So I need to in one of these meadows, the unicorn should reappear. I can deal with it at that point. Oh, hey, double screen transition. Whoops, let me do that. Sometimes you can see it at the screen. Like these are the ones where you would see it the most. It's a matter of getting the, getting RNG to cooperate, basically. Unicorn, please. Unicorn, please. The game doesn't understand. The game doesn't understand thank you this time? Dang it, all the other ones understood thank you. It would tell me you're welcome. It was nice. Man, the RNG is just not on my side today. They should be seeing the unicorn. At some point. Pretty please? How did I see it last time? What was my order of screens? Okay. I'll try this way. I don't know if there's like a special combination of screens that makes the unicorn activate. I literally think it's RNG. I could be wrong, but I think it's just RNG on whether or not you get the unicorn to appear. Us scaring it off before was not a problem. Yeah, even the walkthrough just says explore. Well, the idea is going to be that we want the unicorn to love us whenever we find the dang thing. And we may have a tool that can help with that endeavor. It's just a matter of finding the unicorn and then employing that tool. But the problem now is where the heck did the unicorn go? Yeah, I saved after. Yeah, because I saved before or after the cutscene. Didn't I? I think I might try to go back to it, basically just yell at us to send us back again. So just kind of trying to make RNG happen. Please, pretty please. I'd love to see a speed run of this. Just for the absurdity of it. But I've seen 6, and it's basically just like set your cycles as high as I can go in DOSBox, and that's how it works. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Did I did save after the lot business. I think this is where they left me, but I just want to be sure. So I'd rather not have to go through the cutscene again, but if we have to, then we do. And I think I can. I think I might be able to click to skip it, make it a little faster. Oh, yeah, we must have, because they literally just dropped us back off. Like, hey, stupid, you have a job to do. Alright, so we haven't put it together. It's the tiling map. It wraps vertically. It doesn't wrap horizontally in this case. Because horizontally it leads to ocean on one side, and I think there's roadblocks going west. But north to south it does loop. So I could always just, if I could get around the pool, I could always go, and then I'll eventually get back to the pool. Just the way it's programmed. Not in this meadow. Yeah, I don't think it ever appears at the pool. That's Pan. That's not helpful for me right now. I might try to do something else and come back to this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to move ahead. And I'll come back to see if I can find him later. In the meantime, let's just kind of walk the beach. There's a couple spots I need to get. Oh, hey. Sparkling white sand beach edges a vast blue ocean, turning to the east to see a lush flowery meadow. Darn it. You say hello to the minstrel, who looks at you in surprise. Well, well, who do we have here? He asks. You introduce yourself as Rosella. I like how I'm trying to hide, but I'm not even using like a fake name. I'm just calling myself Rosella. Hello, Rosella, the minstrel says. Let me play for you one of my favorite tunes. He begins to play an old ballad. Unfortunately, it appears his musical skills are quite limited as he plunks and pings his way through an otherwise beautiful song. He unthinkingly speaks to the minstrel again, who immediately begins playing another bad rendition of a favorite oldie but goodie. That sounds like it's just playing the theme. Oh, Mitchell seems quite pleased that you appreciate his music so much. He obviously loves the intention as he goes into an out-of-tune version of Greensleeves. Hey, it's a theme to the first two games. Actually pitch bended a little bit on that one. Okay. Well, if he's a bard, maybe he'll like books from the bard. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens it and begins to read aloud. First hesitantly, then with increased forcefulness as he begins to get into it. Suddenly, he stops and looks at you. This is wonderful, he exclaims. This gives me a new lease on life. No longer am I a mere minstrel. Now I will become a famous actor. To be or not to be. How's that? He then gives you his lute, bids you farewell, and wanders off to stardom. So, yep. Can I play the lute? I'm immediately better than he was. Yeah, the whole family is very musically inclined, just like immediately. So now we have a nice lute. Still no unicorn. Still no unicorn. Still no unicorn. Okay. No luck on the unicorn currently. You attempt to speak to Pan, but he pays you no mind. He's wrapped up in his flute music. Attempt to speak to Pan. Okay, let's try a duet. Pan ceases dancing and now looks at you and the lute curiously. You speak to Pan, but he doesn't respond. He only stares at you expectantly. Well, how would you like a lute? Okay. Pan gratefully accepts your gifts of the lute and returns to give you his flute. Happy now, he dances away with it. So cool. We've given him a new instrument and gotten a flute for ourselves. And also I have accidentally covered up the game on myself. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to do a quick unicorn check. Try not to panic if it happens. Unicorn. Unicorn. Any of the meadows, please. Where are you, unicorn? I don't know what the cycle is that it checks to show where the unicorn is, but we are not hitting it. Not at all. We are failing this check. Okay, at least there was that. I guess we keep advancing, because it's not, you know, there's a certain point where we're going to need the unicorn. We don't need it yet. It's just, it's here in the walkthrough, and I'd like to get it done, but not happening yet, so. No unicorn for me, anywhere, apparently. No unicorn. None whatsoever. Last check. Alright, moving on. That's gonna happen, I'm gonna freak out. So it might be easier to go south here. Might be easier to go south. Yep, okay. A poor fisherman's shanty adorns this part of the coastline. A pier stretches from the house out into the ocean to the west. You see a pretty meadowland off to the east. Dang it. Didn't mean to fall in. You say if he were the old fisherman, however, he must have other things on his mind as he seems to ignore you. Also, he's leaving. Okay. You knock loudly on the shanty door. A woman's voice answers, "Just come on in." All right. Appreciate it. You say hello to the poor woman. With little patience, she responds, "What are you doing in here, young lady? Can't you see I'm busy? We have enough problems without worrying about you." Try to talk pleasantly to the tired-looking woman, but your words seem to fall on deaf ears. She is obviously annoyed by your presence. Okay. Let's tackle the man. No, let's talk to the man. You talk to the grizzled fisherman as he sits at the table. Sighing, he tells you, "Them fish ain't been biting lately. If things don't get better soon, I don't know what to do." Old fisherman comments, "Me and the wife ain't getting any younger, and times is tough. If you got any ideas, girlie, let me know." Choose to ignore your attempted conversation. He says he looks at his coffee cup and sighs heavily. I think they need a windfall. You offer the patch of diamonds to the fisherman, who takes it gladly. "Wife, give the girl my fishing pole and trade," he tells his tired wife. Immediately, she retrieves the pole and hands it to you. "Thank you very much," she says, smiling. You certainly have helped us, or have certainly helped us. So now I have the fishing pole. Okay. Now we can do some fishing. I'll save over unicorn. Bye, seagull. So let's bait our hook with that worm we got earlier. Scrunching up your delicate nose, you gingerly bait the hook of the fishing pole with a large earthworm. Okay. Eagerly from the end of the pier, you fling the baited line of the fishing pole into the ocean. Almost immediately, you feel a sharp tug on the line. Something pulls and fights your line as you slowly reel it in. There it is. You have caught yourself a fine, fat fish. We're done with fishing. That was quick. Can I do it again? Can't remember if I can pull up a boot or not. I don't even think I need to. But wait, you haven't baited your hook. Feeling rather sheepish, you're on your empty fishing line. Alright, well, I can't do that. The wide blue ocean disappears to the horizon to the west. Alright. So we're just heading west. Because, hey, you stare right at the ocean and the white sand beach of the secluded island. From the middle of the island, a majestic ivory palace towers, surrounded by a lovely manicured garden. Majestic peacock with a beautiful tail struts by. You don't need the peacock. Feather. Jeez, can't type. See a beautiful peacock feather lying upon the beach. So let's take that. I think I really, really want to save now. Welcome to one of the most annoying parts of this game. Okay. So we are kind of specifically looking for a... Oh, shit. That. I want that to happen. Or we're going to reset. Because it doesn't take much for us to get exhausted. Damn it. Actually, let's just restore. If we were that lucky, let's just restore and see if we can get that lucky again. We want the whale. We don't want to find a shark. But you can only swim for like a few screens. No whale. Alright. Made it back to shore. We can at least... Back on shore for a breather and go try again. There we go. Nope. Horrors, you have been swallowed by a huge whale. Ooh, this place stinks. Alright, we'll save a whale at a time. This actually was intended. We did want to go here. You open the glass bottle and retrieve the imprisoned note, because there definitely was something in the bottle. Drug dealers are terrorizing the city of Lytton. I need a partner to help put away these bad guys in Police Quest. So this message in a bottle was launched into the ocean, swallowed by this whale. It's just an advertisement for their other games. Is it always the same note? Yeah. Oh, no, it isn't. Hey, I need help here. The wicked Horned King has had me thrown into his dungeon. If I don't get out of here, then the evil will rule the world in the Black Cauldron. And use until these repeat. Help! The girls in Leisure Suit Larry and the Land of the Lounge Lizards are mighty uncooperative. Give me some help here, guys. That's the first one. Interesting. Help me. I'm lost at sea in King's Quest 3 with a bunch of nasty pirates who want to feed me to sharks. If you can, come quick. Alright, now... Yeah, they're repeating now. Okay. So, the reason this is annoying is we have to walk up this tongue. But it's very slippery, and it's very not... Damn it. Very not telegraphed in any way. What is the bad section, what isn't? If you thought the beanstalk was bad, this is so much worse. Matter of fact, we're gonna... Save. Damn it. Yes, I'm save spamming the crap out of this. There we go. Now I can walk on the... Nope. Okay. Save, because now we can walk on the tongue. Nope. This is the only thing I need to do in here, right? There we go. Don't you hate when you get a tickle at the back of your throat? You frantically tickle the throat of the whale with a big peacock feather. You begin to feel a quiver under your feet, which swiftly turns into a mighty tremble. Suddenly you hear a thunderous "Achoo!" You are swept out of the whale's mouth in a tremendous wave of ocean water. Again, you find yourself swimming in the ocean. Well, there's only really one landmark that I can see, so... Okay. Launch successful. Alright, so I need to make sure to get a little closer, but don't actually scare off the pelican, and then throw fish to pelican. I'm a fishy. You throw the stinky dead fish to the pelican. Greedily, he catches it in his large bill. As he does so, you notice something shiny fall from his bill onto the ground. His shiny whistle lying on the ground. Hey, thank you for the host, Lux. Already have it. Whoop. See a glint coming from inside the boat. Look at the ground inside the wrecked boat. What is this? Why is a golden bridle? You pick it up and carry it with you. Anything else I need to do on the, Okay. Alright, so now... I'm gonna blow that whistle, because why not? You put the shiny silver whistle to your lips and forcefully blow into it, producing a loud tweet. To your astonishment, a friendly dolphin appears just offshore and jabbers excitedly at you. Speak-tailed dolphin and it chatters back. What if you tried riding him like the fish in 2? Close enough. And hey, it's not popping in and out of the water the whole time like the fish. How's it going, Lux? Okay. So now the only thing we really have left to do... Yeah, I didn't do that when it gave me a ride. Alrighty. We'll save our tongue, because we're done with the tongue puzzle. So now we have to find the unicorn. We are... Alright, Lux. But this is like the only thing left we have to do for now, is to find this dang unicorn and take care of what we need to take care of. So, boy, it'd be nice if that unicorn would reappear. Boy, it'd be if that unicorn would reappear. I should have hit all the flags to make it reappear, but it's just not happening for some reason. So I need to be careful to not touch my beard. Let me pop out to here real quick while this is going. I need to be careful not to touch my beard because I did recently. By recently I mean Saturday. Joe retouched it actually. If anyone was hanging out but weren't here for game days, so it's really hard to see on the camera, especially with my setup. But it is, I promise, a much darker purplier purple now. Problem is that I think there might still be a tiny bit of the dye residual, or it's what's stuck to my face, one of the two. So every once in a while, if I touch my beard, my hand will come away slightly purple. But yes, I promise you, this is a deep purple. I'm sure as the color fades and like I wash it more, it will shift from very dark, almost black purple to possibly all the way up to like lilac eventually. I know Joe's got really light by the time she bleached it. But I assure you, it is purple. It's just very, very dark. I did not already get rid of purple beard. Okay. Back to the game. Okay. Really need a unicorn to appear. I would hate if I somehow broke something and it just is not going to happen. Let's check. That's unhelpful. Okay. I'm thinking if there's something I'm missing with this unicorn. Because there is actually timing to this, so I don't want to spend too long trying to find this and wreck something later. Could I do the Snake Island thing first? It's weird, because, like, this walkthrough doesn't mention a different, like... Yeah, this has me getting the, like, getting through the unicorn part first. Hmm. I'm just seeing a different walkthrough with a different order of operations. Once again, I'm bested by the game's RNG. I could go do the stuff behind the waterfall, because I think if I light the lantern, it'll take care of the thing trying to get me. Yeah, unicorn's supposed to be here, and it's just not appearing. Not helping me out here, man. Hmm. Apologies. Not really a technical issue, it's just a... Apparently I'm not having good RNG today. Oh, I'm fucked if the... Yeah, I'm super fucked. Oh no, you're caught. The terrible ogre grabs you by the braids and drags you off to an untimely end. Dinner will definitely be on you tonight. Alright, let's restore this from when we got back. I could try to do the the board stuff. Is there anything I'm missing for that as I look at a different walkthrough? That's like I think the most important one to make sure. Yeah, because this has me doing the Snake Islands super early. Let's see the board and the flute, and I have both of those things, right? I have a board, and I should have Pan's flute, silver flute. Yeah, okay. I can do that. There's a unicorn doesn't want to play nice. Get that out of the way. So we'll follow the river this time, since, again, apparently I don't have a unicorn to find. Okay. So I do anything besides the lantern? When the flint touched the oil lantern, you liked it. The lantern burned with a bright glow. Okay, and I think as long as this is lit, I'm okay. Okay, no, this is just going to be random if it appears. Cool. Okay. Okay, halfway across the cave, and then south once. Fully south, sorry. Ah. Alright, I got caught by the troll. That'll just randomly happen, apparently. We're just gonna save scum again. Ah, save scumming though. South once, east twice. No, okay. And that's just kind of random if it happens. Or less than random, it's happening every time. Gosh dang it. Okay, my god. It's literally every time right now. I went east once, and that was south, and then it's east again. My god. Why? Why? Why is it every single time? Weird. Weird that it's every single time. What is this RNG? There's no other way to get past the troll. I just have to be lucky and have it not happen. And I'm not... Oh, wait. What if I just... Nope. Can't reset the cycle. What is my luck today? What is my luck today? I might have to go back and... Damn it. Do a different... Yeah, let me just go back to tongues. What is my luck today? This is the game, like, actively not cooperating with me. Damn it. Go give it another try. I don't know if the... I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's so, like, actively messing with me. Yeah, there's no escaping the troll if it appears, by the way. You can't escape. Okay. I'll do a new save for this. If it doesn't work, I'll go back and we'll just skip it. Oh, no, he just pursues. Okay. Wow. Okay. Um. Hmm. Luckier this time? Luckier this time. Okay. Although I don't think I'm going the right way. Alright, so at least we're not being actively pursued. We'll save over this caves. The darkest cave you've ever seen. You see an opening in the distance. Okay. Oh, I can just go to it. Nope. A chasm? Okay. Oh, damn it. Per. Feeling in the dark, you managed to place a board across the crevice. Now can you cross it safely? Feeling in the dark again, you managed to pick up the board without dropping it in the crevice. They put the troll there, I'm mad. Oh, there we go, it automatically crawled. Sweet. So. Oh, it just saved, so. No. Uh-oh, what did you do, Rosella? Don't you know that some swamps are quagmires that will suck you under? Do you take your last breath, you contemplate this final information. Okay. So we can't walk across. We can't swim our way. Let's instead jump across all these little tufts. And yes, it is this annoying. Hey, look, Woody. You get to say the thing. I forgot there was one in here. Nope. So I can't jump to the last one. But we do have that board still. And this is a snake, so we'll hypnotize the snake with the flute. That's how fairy tales work. Let's look at our hip action while we play the flute. Nervously, you raise the flute to your mouth and begin to play a melodic tune to the big cobra, who begins to sway with the music. Soon the snake is mesmerized by it and falls into a hypnotic trance. Gotta act quickly here. The tree is small and scrawny. It looks like it's taken almost every ounce of its strength to produce this one wondrous fruit. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, it's gonna be in the middle of the tune, but... So there's the magic fruit. We have it now. Oh, he got ya. You die a painful death of snake poisoning. So yes, Woody, that is a poisonous snake. Need our board back. Jumpo. Well, it takes man, but doesn't matter. We just need to jump our way back across. And we're done. We have our magic fruit. Oh, lantern is still lit. That's convenient. Okay. Oh, dang it. I was trying to look out for the chasm and I did not. Feeling dark, you manage to place a board across the crevice. How can you cross it safely? Being let dark again, you manage to pick up the board without dropping it into the crevice. Okay. Caves. Dang it. Yep, he just pursues, so. Caves. Oh, please don't be against this RNG. Please. I just need to get out of here and then I'm done with this section. There's literally no escaping the troll if it's here, so. Fuck. Are we boned again? We're not just boned at this point. It's literally gonna appear every time now? Cool. me do this then. Let me see if I can reset the RNG. Nope, I reset it the wrong way. Okay. I kept the music, but I somehow managed to evade. Let me go up, please. It's still giving me the music, even though the troll's not here. Alright. We're out, and I don't... Oh. Extinguish old lantern. Alright, so that's done. We now have the magic fruit. But I still need to find the unicorn. So I think literally it's the only thing I have left to do, is just find this dang unicorn. I think it's still trying to play all sound effects through the Roland, and that's why sometimes we're not getting sound effects if they're music, because it can't do both. Does that sound like Sound Blaster sounds? I can remember from the from Space Quest 3, there was the digitized speech with Roger. It can't do that. My god, I need this unicorn to show up, please. Nope. Unicorn, please. I just want to advance the game. I'm just trying to advance the game. I'm literally at a point where I don't think there's anything left I can do to find this unicorn. Because it doesn't wander onto screen, it has to be here. Shit. I am just not... I don't have the luck today for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if its flag is on a different screen. I'm just not getting to. This is not in here. There would be a musical if you didn't see it earlier. There would be a musical interlude for you found it. I'm just not finding it. And at this point, I have the bow. I have the bridle. I have everything I need. I just need the unicorn to be here. And it's just not happening. I can't let it get to nighttime. Is the big thing. Then I wouldn't have time to do everything else. Where could you be? Nope, you're not waiting outside the lots. You're not at the waterfall. I mean, I know where it should be, it's just not appearing there. Thankfully, you're not in the graveyard. I think this is heading to the... Yep, Haunted Forest. Other part of the Haunted Forest. There's a lot of Haunted Forest. Alright, you're not outside the giant's house. This is one of those times where if this was a Let's Play, I would just pause the episode and go find it. Or do what I need to make it happen. But it's not. So sorry that y'all have to wait with, or, you know. Sorry this is taking a bunch of time. Usually it is not this annoying. Oh. There we go. Bang. You ain't one of Cupid's golden arrows toward the beautiful unicorn. You let go of the bowstring. Zing! Bullseye. Magnificent unicorn is no longer afraid of you. It's not your friend. I'm, like, on top of it. You gently stroke the velvety soft nose of the unicorn. It's as if you made a friend, Rosella. And now I'm going to do something terrible, but it's what I need to do. The beautiful unicorn offers no resistance. You gently place the golden bit into its mouth and fit the bridle and reins over its majestic head. The unicorn looks at you with curiosity. Yeah, Cupid was in super early. It basically just it swims around in that pool I keep falling into, and then I scare it away, and it forgets its bow when that happens. Let me get back to my walkthrough though. That's my regular walkthrough. Okay. Now we're gonna be kind of terrible. You nimbly mount the magnificent unicorn, grab the golden reins, and set off towards the locked castle. This is just gonna happen. Unicorn seems paralyzed with fear, so the lot scoons descends. So Lalot says, I hear you a good girl and brought me the unicorn. Also, Edgar is still blushing like crazy. I'm almost convinced he might not be innocent after all, but she clears her throat. Not quite. No one can just be happy. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good, you think? Lot continues. I'm desirous of the hen that lays the golden eggs. Currently the hen is being kept by the ogre in his 5-star. It's ogre, not giant. Whatever. Bring me the hen, and you shall have your freedom and a great reward. Why do I believe her the second time? Take her away. Why would I believe her the second time? Let's be honest here. Well. Some people, am I right? Like, I got the one thing you asked for, and you're demanding more. Alright, well. The ogre who dragged us away earlier, we need to... Also, I'm... Oh, shit. I'm usually just more, practical with my save games, not like fucking Ross from Game Grumps. Okay. I did get the bone. Let me just make sure I have it. I do. Watch out, a very unfriendly bulldog rushes towards you. Have a bone instead. Quickly, you toss a bone to the big dog, who catches it in midair. Happy with the surprise gift, he takes it to his favorite rug, lies down, and gets a gnaw on it. Seems to have completely forgotten about you. Not this dog. You cannot pet the dog, I guess. You could in 3, you can't in this one. You've entered the ogre's upstairs bedroom, where a huge bed dominates the place. In the left wall, you notice a closed door. Against the right wall leans the ogre's axe. Well, an axe sounds good. But wouldn't it be giant for my size? I don't know. Can't do that now. I still can't do that. Okay, that's fine. I don't actually think we need anything there. Okay. So we're still okay for now. Resave. Don't mess with this ogress. You better get out of here. Ogre sees you. You better run. She'd like to have you for dinner. Nope. Poor Rosella. Looks like you'll join the deer in the stew pot tonight. Well. Let me hide in here and look through the keyhole. Let's see what might happen out here. Okay. Okay, so I gotta wait for the ogre to come home, and then we'll do that again. Nope. No one's home yet, though, so we'll just kind of chill. You found yourself in the ogre's a small closet. For a closet, it's surprisingly empty. There's a large keyhole under the doorknob of the closet door. I mean, it looks like a pretty good-sized closet, honestly. So we just gotta wait for him to get back home from whatever. He's working. Who knows? Yeah, just gotta wait for the text box to happen. Probably gonna let's get up and stretch a bit while I wait for something to happen. I can just like the keyhole. He's not here yet. Okay. There wasn't anything I missed, was there? No, throw a bone to dog, look around, get the axe. Oh, here we go. Hear the ogre in the house. Ogre roars, fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of a... Quiet, you old goat, interrupts the ogress. That's just a deer you smell. You know how you get when you're hungry. Here, eat. I can't skip it. Or at least I can't advance the text box. So I can't tell if that was his hand or a spoon. Oh, it was a stew, so I guess it was a spoon. Wife, shouts the ogre. Bring me my hen. Plop. Lay, orders the ogre. With excitement, you watch the hen lay a golden egg, which the ogre takes. He yawns and falls asleep on the table. Soon his snoring rattles the walls. And he's out. The ogre's sleeping at the table. You better be real quiet. So we're going to save again, because this is going to be a pain. Squawk, squawk! Uh-oh, the hen has woken the ogre. Get out. Out. Oh, well, that's not great, but... We're good. We have the hen, so... Oh. Okay. We're home free. Believe it or not, we're home free. We now have the hen that lays the golden eggs. Why it's not a goose, I don't know. Probably just because they liked making chickens, I would imagine. Alright. Also, since we're here... Dang it. Since... Could you not? Now the RNG works against me. Again. While we're here. These trees want to be threatening? I'll threaten them back. Ah! The trees tremble at your might, and they are frightened by your axe. They will bother you no further. Literally the solution is to swing an axe at them until they go, ah! Okay, so that was it for the Golden Goose quest, so we can just get out of here. Get out of here. We can go give her the hen, and then we're done, right? What the? Oh, I should have. I think I clicked out. Damn it. Whoops. All right. Well, fuck. I think when I tried to click for something else, I accidentally clicked and walked Rosella off the screen. Just wait for it to happen. I was trying to click out here to scroll the walkthrough down. Alright. What a good girl you are, Lalakashes. I really ought to give you a reward right now. But... She pauses and you wonder what she's up to. A lot goes on to say, but I have just the tiniest bit of doubt left. God damn it. You just one more thing for me. I'll be completely convinced if you're innocent, and you'll receive a wonderful reward. I'm being gaslit right now. Somehow you don't quite believe her. I want that Pandora's box. It said that whoever owns it would be possession of the purest evil. Why would I want to get this for whatever? Red Eyes, lost Red Eyes glow as he claims with the power of an evil Pandora's box, I would be unstoppable. Why would I help her in this instance? What would I gain from helping her? Your terror returns, you realize what an evil being a lot really is. You know, the whole evil fairy thing. You wonder if you should be helping her in this way, but what can you do about it? Nothing, right now. I don't know the whereabouts of Pandora's box. You must search for it yourself. You're helpful. Take her away again. Okay, so we have to go north a bunch to something we haven't actually seen yet. So there's the graveyard. Guess we haven't been able to get through the spooky trees. Alright, also. Spooky trees. Trees. I can't type. We got a spooky cave. Okay, we'll save our spooky trees. Too late, damn it. Very. Is this a game? No, this doesn't go with Day of the Tentacle. There we go. You just managed to snatch the glass eye from the grasp of the old witches. Now they are totally blind and helpless. Similar era. Gives back her eye, the old witches plead. Okay, from here... What do I do from here? Nope, I just leave, I guess. Ow. Also, I burned myself on the cauldron. It's a dismal and dreary cave. Within it reside 3 one-eyed old witches. In the center of the cave, over a hot fire, boils a foul-smelling brew inside a large black cauldron. Alright, so apparently there's nothing else I need to do with that. Alright, and then come back. It's back our eye, the old witches plead. You re-enter the dismal cave, the 3 one-eyed witches throw something toward you, with the land on the ground. Here, take it, they cry. It'll ward off the undead. You'll need it. Now please give us back our eye. You think about it. Do I give the... Yes, okay. You throw the glass eye to the 3 held hags, who once again take turns peering at you. Come closer, dear. We said we'd like to give a gift to you. No. I think will they just chase me again if I come back in? Yeah, they'll still just deposit me. Okay. I like how they got the eye back and immediately became evil again. Okay, so we've done the... Oh, wow. Inventory first. Let me make sure. Do I have the magic fruit, so I don't need to do that part. Let me just scroll past all of this stuff in the walkthrough. So, night should be falling soon. Yeah, there it is. Like a heavy blanket, darkness enfolds you. I'm really enjoying the music again. It's fun to listen to again, even though it's not exactly the way it sounded when I was a kid. Alright, so now we're in darkness. So I mentioned it before. There is actually a day-night cycle, and I think there is some stuff. I think if I didn't pick the fruit by the next morning, it actually would rot. So I needed to do that. And look, it actually looks like night. Like there's actual stars and stuff. Okay. So I need to go back to the graveyard. So you find that again. Or specifically, you need to go back to the whoa. I need to go back to the haunted house, but terrifying zombie senses your obsidian scarab. It immediately retreats and goes back from whence it came. So yeah, they can't mess with me now because I have the scarab. Otherwise, those would have killed me. Alright, so in we go. This is the entry room of the old house. Downstairs, you see two open doorways, and upstairs, you see an additional 2 doorways. The room is cobwebbed and dusty with wallpaper peeling from the walls. What's that? You hear a sound of a crying baby. It's coming from upstairs. So pretty at night. Yeah, you hear a baby crying. Baby's cradle rocks to and fro as a baby's voice wails from within. The crying baby seems to be in here. With trepidation, you peek into the rocking cradle and see nothing. Then only if you reach your hand into it. There's nothing there. Okay. There's a baby ghost. See if you can find something to soothe the baby ghost. So, west of the graveyard. This is going to be a little weird. Here lies a poor woman who is always tired. She lives in a house where helpless and hired. Her last words on earth were, "Dear friends, I am going to where there's no cooking or washing or sewing. For everything there is exact to my wishes. For where they don't eat, there's no washing of dishes. I'll be where loud anthems will always be ringing. But having no voice, I'll be quit of the singing. Don't mourn me now, don't mourn me never. I'm going to do nothing forever and ever." Okay, so that's not a tombstone, apparently. Okay. Oh, this one that fell over. Whoever you are, tread softly and entreat you, for if he chances to wake, be sure he'll eat you. Alright. Dentist Brown. Stranger, approach this spot with gravity. John Brown is filling his last cavity. Okay, I'm looking for... There's one in particular I'm looking for. Drinker... Yeah, live to the age of 99. That's not what I want. Reader here lies, but forbear to read once more without a tear. One I cannot speak the rest, you may weep, I'll smite my breast. Grief for venting and the stone, too small to be written on. Only it is a little boy, Willie in Abram's bosom laid. Okay. So this is where I need to be. We're grave digging. We're grave robbing. You dig it? Oh, damn it. Shit. That's where I'm supposed to dig, but apparently I dug in the wrong spot. So, dang it, we're going to have to get by the... Gotta wait for the musical interlude, and then we'll go back to it. I didn't save. This is what happens when you don't save. Yeah, this is where it gets weird. But at the same time, we are doing it to appease the ghosts. If that helps, I don't know if that helps. It is at least grave digging with good purpose. Make sure I do have the scarab. Okay. Crying baby. It's a desk. Dresser? Chest of drawers looks old and neglected. Alright. It's already been emptied. So we need to appease that ghost. We'll save when we get back outside. Oh, you know what? I think it went east instead of west. I think that's my fault. Let's save it over spooky trees. So we don't have to do the, that nonsense again. Old Jerry Jones is not gonna help us. Also, Jerry Jones is here? Here, Daniels. Nope. Here's the body of Marianne Louder. She bursts while drinking a seedless powder. Called from this world to her heavenly rest, she should have waited until it effervesced. She Alka-Seltzered herself to death. Ah, here we go. It's the ever-living memory of Hiram Bennett, baby son of Edward and Sarah Bennett, whose by sudden surprise fell asleep the 11th day of November 1553, aged 6 months. So, this is probably the baby whose ghost is still in the house. You carefully dig a small hole at the poor baby's grave. What's this? You've uncovered a silver baby rattle. Let me take it. Okay. So, by the way, the reason I restored is that you only have maybe one extra charge of the shovel before it breaks. It's either you only have like one extra, or you literally have 0. So, not wanting to take that risk and have to doing it all over again, we just restored. But now we have dug one hole. It is a correct hole. We now have a baby rattle. You drop the silver rattle into the baby cradle. As you do, the crying of the baby ghost and the rocking of the cradle cease. You breathe a big sigh of relief. Crying baby seemed to be in here. The sound of loud moaning and the rattling of heavy chains disturbs you. It's suddenly the ghost of me in my purple shirt and my balding head. Okay. Wait for him to walk by again? That loud moaning and the rattling of heavy chains disturbs you. Okay. The ghost of a stooped old miser trudges through the house, lugging heavy chains behind him. He moans loudly in frustration as he appears to be searching for something he can't find. Okay, well, let's see what we can do for him. Let's see. West Graveyard. Lily shrubs upon your grave, dear wife, that something on this spot may boast of life. Shrubs must wither and almost her throat. Shows may revive, but you think heaven will not. Jesus. Alright. Lauren Coningsby. To be there in peace, honorable man, valiant soldier, he served his country well. It's not helpful for us. Here lies Dewberry Will. His life was finished because he took ill, but none will miss him. He should have been wiser. It's his own fault for being such a miser. Let's give her the damn zombies. Another one. Digging a small hole with the grave of the old miser. Aha, you found a bag of gold coins. With such a miser, he tried to take his money with him. So, we'll help him get his money back, I guess. Just gotta wait for him to show up. Not in this room, apparently. You offer the bag of gold coins to the old miser ghost. He greedily snatches it from your hands and then promptly disappears. Okay. Now sorrowful weeping floats down from upstairs. Another ghost. I'll try this door. Oh, it was. You see the sad ghost of a beautiful young woman. She sits in her rocking chair and weeps as if her heart will break. Still can't type. I'm going to get a reprieve during tomorrow. You try to comfort the lady ghost, but she doesn't respond. It seems as if she doesn't even know you're here as she continues her deep sobbing. Well, let's fix this. Back to the west again. Apparently they're all just in this area. I still can't spell, goodness. Thorpe's corpse. Helpful. Here I lie with my 3 daughters, who dry drinking Cheltenham waters. If we'd stuck to Epsom salt, we should not sleep in this cold vault. Okay, apparently that's not actually a tombstone. That was the effervesced one. Dr. I lets them. When people's ill, they come to I physics bleeds and sweats them. Sometimes they live, sometimes they die. What's that to I lets them. Need this stone, a lump of clay, like Uncle Peter Daniels. Early in the month of May, took off his winter flannels. Okay, that's that Jerry Jones one. That's not helpful. Strong and athletic was my frame. Far from my native home I came, and mainly fought with Simon Byrne. Alas, I lived, but not. I last but lived not to return. Reader, take warning by my fate, lest you should rue your case too late. If you have ever fought before, determine now to fight no more. That's just a soldier. What is it? The soldier? I don't think so. It says a West Graveyard. Oh, shit. I'm just not seeing it. That's Peter Daniels. That's where I let some. Not that one either. That's just a wall. That's just Thorpe's corpse. Do I dig up his grave? Because I don't see one for a woman who lost her love at sea. Try the east. See if they screw this up. Oh, no. Yeah, because the Surface Country Well is a different stone. Oh, yeah, it's in the east. Here lieth the body of Betty Cowden, who would live longer, but she couldn't. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lover at sea one day. Still being harassed by zombies. Carefully dig a small hole at the sad lady ghost's grave. Yeah, you found a lovely locket. Okay, I'll take the locket. Oh, better not pick it up, carry it with you. Alright. I kind of love this segment of, trying to settle the ghosts. And it is at least a puzzle of trying to find who they might have been in the grave. But at the same time, the grave digging is kind of not cool. You hand a lovely locket to the distraught ghost. The locket seems to make her very happy as she vanishes into thin air. He's gone again. Kind of anguished wailing reaches you. More wailing. Oh. You have encountered the gentleman ghosts of the distinguished lord of the manor. He wails despondently as he seems to be looking for something he desperately wants. Apparently he was a pirate, because, definitely had a peg leg. So this is the military man. This was the left of these 2 tombstones here. I'm just going to dig because I know it's here. I've seen the tombstone a bunch of times. Take a small hold of the Lord of the Manor. Gotcha, you found an impressive Medal of Honor. I think if I dig like one more time, it might break. Well, I don't know why he's looking for his Medal of Honor in the kitchen, but offer the Medal of Honor to the Wailing Ghost. He takes it from your hands with great reverence. Satisfied, he vanishes into the air. A little boy ghost suddenly appears. He grins mischievously at you, begins to giggle, and runs from the room. Oh, giggling from the boy. He disappeared up here for some reason. Nope. Why he's actually climbing, I have no idea. Look, boy ghost laughs and refuses to budge from his seat on top of the chest. Might help if he had a toy to play with. I just didn't want to, like, go too far and fall and break my neck and game over. And I actually haven't saved in a while. Alright. So now, where's this one? Surprisingly long section of the game. East, graves one on the left and the back. So this actually is the grave we tried to dig earlier. Which still should have had something in it, but I guess it doesn't count. Yeah, here's Willie. So we're gonna dig here. Let's scare off some more zombies. Seriously, they don't stop coming. You have to have the scarab to do this part. Okay, we found a toy horse. Again, I think I might have one more dig left in me. Back into this room we go. It's gonna chase you. As soon as I can spell climb. Also, hey look, I can go back and fix things with the cursors. God dang it, I can't type. Give the toy horse to the little boy ghost and hopes that he will vanish like the others before him. For a moment, you fear he will not, as he takes time to examine it carefully, suddenly grins at you, and in a twinkling, disappears. You peek into the open chest and you find an old set of sheet music. Take the sheet music and carry it with you. Actually, I'm curious. Yep. They will absolutely kill me if I don't type climb. Alright. Even though I know the game knows what I want to do. Alright. So now we're gonna do some save scumming. That was the last ghost, so we don't need to dig again, I don't think. I don't think there's another time where we actually dig. And we're getting kind of close to the end of the game. Seems like we're going to get through this one possibly a little quicker than last time, but there's also, you know, final cutscene and stuff like that. Be super careful. Not to fall off the stairs. Okay. Dust and cobwebs cover the old organ. We're going to move to the inside of the bench. Oh, hey, I can just move inside. Sweet. You find it difficult to read the old sheet music, but you attempt it anyway. Not quite Toccata and Fugue, but it's close. Again, I would love to know why they're so musically inclined. I don't know if it's something they bring up in I don't know if it's something that they I don't know if it's something that they bring up in the 2013 reboot, but why literally everyone in this family is a musician. What's this? A small drawer is opened in the organ. You see a skeleton key in the drawer. Take a skeleton key from the drawer. Alright. So that was the point of this entire thing. Was that we needed that key. Dig it. At least a good chunk of this is railinged, but you can totally fall. Oh, well. I mean, that's quicker. We fell and we didn't die. We're good. So, bye, old house. I don't think we ever need to come back here again. I mean, I think we're pretty much done with exploring this area. I think, for the most part, we're going to be at the finale. Place the skeleton key in the lock of the crypt door. Slowly you turn it. Click, and unlocked. Okay. Pandora's box is on the floor of the crypt. That rope? You need a pile of rope on the end of the platform. Reach down and get the pile of rope. To your happy surprise, you find the rope is actually a rope ladder attached to the end of the platform. Gladly, you throw the rope ladder over the edge of the platform where it falls to the floor below. Why did it start me one step back? Got for the mummy. But I have a scarab, so he's gone. Okay. We have Pandora's box. I mean, we can't not open the box, right? Okay, but you'll be sorry. That was very foolish, Rosella. Now look what you've gone and done. You've loosened the terrible demons and killed yourself in the process. Apparently I just died like... Oh, no, there it is. I was like, apparently I just died like this. Maybe the demons falling and us dying was like too much animation for the game to handle at the same time. Yeah, let's not open Pandora's box. Literally, let's not open Pandora's box. We're back up. We're out. And... Okay, yeah, now we just go back to the lot, basically. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Sorry, which way to the mountain again? Y'all remember? Oh, yeah, okay, we can follow this path. Or just go through the grave sites. Got that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, so now we're basically at the end of the game. A lot of goons again. A lot smiles an evil smile. You know, she says. I never asked you your name. What is it? We tell her Rosella. Make something up. Rosella, what a pretty name. You wonder what this is all about. Well, Rosella, Lilac goes on, you've earned your reward. I've given her all the power I possibly can, apparently. My son Edgar has fallen in love with you. I wish him to be happy, and I give you the honor of being his wife and my daughter-in-law. Your heart turns flips and somersaults as you hear this. Oh, big old heart. You'll be married first thing in the morning, she informs you. Hey, thank you, Jimbo, for the resub. 5 months, you've almost got the, I think it almost put you to the silver. You'll sleep in Edgar's room tonight, or while my son sleeps elsewhere. Let us relieve you of your burdensome load before you retire, and they take all of our things. You are so shocked by this tragic turn of events that you hardly notice your possessions being taken away. Well, thank you, because I got a free emote for that. Thank you. Alright, and I've been escorted to my room. Actually, his room. You think to yourself, now what? Normally, this is Edgar's tower bedroom. Actually, for being such an awful castle, it looks quite comfortable, but you're in no mood to care. See a chest of drawers with a mirror on top. It's private. I mean, I need something to try and get out. Don't have time to lay in bed. Also, the mouse is the same as in 3. It's here, but only because LucasArts was starting, LucasArts was starting to something under the bed. Nope. You hear something at the door. You're not close enough. What's this? Why, a beautiful red rose has been pushed under the door. You pick it up and carry it with you. You see nothing special. Really? Why, what a beautiful rose. What's this? There's a little gold key attached to this rose. You remove the key. So now we can unlock the door, because of course we were locked in here. Where am I that I'm not close enough to unlock the... Damn it. How am I not... Anyway. So, nothing against Edgar. But let's get out of here. I like that didn't wake him somehow. My body splatting on the ground 2 feet in front of him. Okay. I get out of this room, but I have to not wake up the cool-looking guard. Okay, go east into the dining room. Oh, another guard sleeping here. Oh, gosh. Oh, I woke him up. Don't make Goonies. Here are all your possessions. This was just dishes. Okay. It was just here for the castle's kitchen. Not a very pleasant kitchen, but a kitchen nonetheless. Against the back wall, 2 cabinets flank a cold stone fireplace. You see a long table under the one small window. Nothing on the table interests you. This is the only thing we needed to get our stuff. Okay. I woke him up, but he went back to sleep. He didn't see me. Wait, don't make Goonies. Should I go around him without waking him up? Okay. Nope. Another tower. Still saving every couple of rooms because we're like at that point. This work? Nope. Skeleton keys fit every lock. That's how they work. Using the little gold key quickly unlock the door. Good thing every lock in here is the same damn. Really? The evil fairy sleeps silently in her bed. She wears Janessa's magic talisman around her neck. You see it gleaming upon her chest. As she sleeps, she makes very strange clicking sounds. Well, we have given her too much power. Let's give her some love. She probably could use some love. You aim the golden arrow towards the lot. You let go of the bowstring. Zing, a direct hit. I'm like 5 feet away. Like, that's a 1 if I were to miss from here. It's not going to be disadvantaged, but still. The lot sits straight up in bed, a look of agony upon her face. What did you do to me? She shrieks. I'm melting! Melting! No, wait, that's another story. Try again. It hurts! It hurts! Stop the pain! Stop it! You cringe as you watch the evil fairy die a painful death. What happened, you wonder? How could Cupid's arrow have done that? You thought those arrows were harmless and only contained only love. Wait, that must be it. Love. Lot was so evil that when all the pure love entered her body, it acted as a poison to her system. In spite of yourself, you feel a sense of sweet revenge. Yep. We killed the lot with the power of love. We OD'd her on love. She breathed her last. The lot manages a gasp. I don't know how, but I'll get you for this. Hey! Also, it's daytime. Anchor bows to you, acknowledging his evil mother's death. He begins to say, you may now walk freely about the castle. Suddenly begins to blush. He's red again. And leaves. Well, now we've got the talisman. Okay, we're pretty much at the end. So this is quicker. This is not going to take us 4 hours like last time. Okay. So we have the talisman. There's nothing else here we need. It's quite dead now. One last look at the body and then leave. Because now we're a murderer. And now we're dead. I forgot to... Damn it. Well, we get to watch that cutscene again. So I screwed up. Okay. Lone Star, hello. That card, yeah, oh yeah. I won't be standing in front of her when it happens. Oh, she's dead again. It's daytime again. Cards are not a problem anymore. Save, just in case I fall again, so we have to do that cutscene a third time. Nope. And that's why I saved. Because, frankly, for being such an important part of the game, they could not program a damn staircase. Oh, they bow to me. Okay. Hey, it's the hen. And we'll get Pandora's box back. Okay. Alright. Yep, so we've gotten... Really want to revisit your old cell, would you? So that's where we were kept earlier. Lamascoons are not appealing at all. Besides having an unnaturally pallor to their skin, they're creepy little creatures who fly upon wings that resemble those of bats. They won't bother you anymore. Okay. Don't make Goonies. Now they have to worry about that part, but... Okay, we're fine. Well, you spy a lot's Raven spying on you. So she's been spying on us the whole time through that Raven. You may have seen it flying around in the background every once in a while. She has been spying on us the whole time. Okay. This is the other side. Or it's in the middle. As soon as you open the gate, the splendid wild unicorn impatiently leaves its hated prison. It quickly trots out the open stable door to freedom. Right, this time I think I actually have to climb down, so... Why he couldn't... Why did the... That's a little bad. It's not so bad. But, like, why the unicorn couldn't have just taken me with it? I don't know. Okay. I might actually have to slow the game down for this. The reason this is the most treacherous step of all. Okay, that was my fault. That was me. Okay, it's opening up. It's a little easier now. Still treacherous, but not as bad. Alright, we're good, we're good. And we're home free. But before we finish the game, there is something we should take care of, and that is we still have a very evil item on us. Let's put that back. And yes, they will absolutely kill you. We still have the scarab. Okay. Let's find where it is. Okay. Close the door again. Let's relock the door. You place a skeleton. You place a skeleton key in the lock of the crypt door. Click. It locked. You kick the key through a crack under the door. Now no one will ever accidentally release the evils of Pandora's box into the world. Alright, so I'm going to get back to the pier, and we're basically done. Game is almost over, which also means I should hydrate because I'm going to have a lot of reading to do soon. The only thing that would have been bad is if the ogre was in the the ogre was right there, or I guess if we find the shark. Find the shark, that'll be the other problem. Okay, well, so we're gonna save a finale. Like I said, if you know what you're doing, these are not long games. Or they can be if the game is completely based around waiting. Okay. So we've made it to Janessa's Island. Try to do music for this, honestly. There we go. Janessa's tiny fairies guard the palace door. We tell little fairies and they do not respond. Perhaps I cannot open. Perhaps I cannot talk. Just like me. Cannot talk. Can't do that. That door is locked. And this door is also locked, so there's only one way to go. And look, we can tell that she's good because she put in guardrails. This is time to fairy helpers flit furiously about, trying to keep you from disturbing the dying fairy. You attempt to speak to the gravely ill Janesta. Her small fairy helpers flutter madly about, trying to prevent you from disturbing her. White-spotted snow leopard lies on the floor of Janesta's bedchamber. It lies quite still, but for an occasional twitch of its tail. Probably not a good idea. Alright, fine. Yep. There we go. You give the magic talisman to the dying fairy. Almost instantly, the color returns to her cheeks and her green eyes begin to sparkle. She sits up in bed, stretches, and smiles at you. Something about this art style, or something about the text. It's like this era specifically, the early SEI games before they started doing the point and clicks. It's like super nostalgic to me. You saved my life, Rosella, the beautiful fairy says gratefully. And you have saved Tamir from the persecution of the lot. We are deeply indebted to you. Want to go outside and need to feel the warm sun on my face. You turn and wave your wand, and suddenly you find yourself outside. I think I missed something. My little hen, Janessa suddenly exclaims. Wherever did you find her? You explained... Oh, no, there it is. You explained that the ogre had possession of her. Hey, perfect points. So that means I can close the walkthrough. Poor thing, she says. Well, at least she's back home now. Now for you, Rosella, Janessa says. It's my turn to help you out. I'll return you to Daventry, and with the magic fruit you'll be able to save your father's life. We better hurry, though, as he doesn't have much time left. Also, if you never get the fruit, there's totally a bad ending where Graham just dies. Yes, you are anxious to get home again. You totally cannot get the fruit, do everything else, and, yeah. But first, Janessa reclaims, let's replace these peasant clothes with your royal gown. Yeah, and Graham just dies. It is absolutely the non-canon ending, because we play as Graham in the next game. The tinkle in her eye, Janessa announces, there is someone else deserving of a reward for his kindness and heroism. Oh, it's Edgar. You have a beautiful soul, Edgar, the fairy says to the ugly little man. You should look like what you are. Also, his eyes seem like they're... Oh, there we go. So he seems like they're crooked. This handsome hunk is Edgar? Rosella, he says, I love you. Will you marry me? You think about it. You think about it some more. Then... I'm sorry, Edgar. You're very sweet, but I must immediately return home. Sorry, my dad is dying. You're catching me at a bad time. Perhaps we'll meet again, you say. Well, Rosella, it's time for you to go. Your father desperately needs you. We're sorry, Edgar. It's a bad time. Goodbye. We'll never forget you. Poof. Oh, get the hat. Run back in. You give the healing fruit to your dying father and strongly urge him to take a bite, which he weakly does. That's a decent 3-frame chewing animation. Oh, hey! How are you feeling, Father? You excitedly ask him. Never felt better in my life, is his reply. What is in this fruit, anyway? It is magic, Father. And you tell your excited family about your adventure in Tamir. Also, why does Big Head Alexander look like something from Maniac Mansion? I don't think you're through with this hat yet, you say. Your brother Alexander and your mother, Queen Valenice, readily agree. You've got too much life ahead of you. I don't know if this is... I mean, we're basically at the end. I don't know if this is the actual the end screen. It might be. Hearing the music start over. This might be the end screen. I kind of don't know if it pops up with the end or if we've literally just awkwardly stared. Everyone's staring at King Graham for the ending. I guess we just let the music play until it happens, because the credits happened at the beginning. Oh, there we go. So, all's well that ends well. Until next time. Until next time. Goodbye. Thank you, Roberta Williams. I can't hit it. Well, I can hit enter, but this is it. I can't type. I can do nothing. All right, so that's that then. that's King's Quest 4, and we can this end. We'll just close it. Let's see. It's 1:30. Going for a little bit. Abrupt ending. Yeah, I mean, kind of abrupt ending. I mean, you did the one thing you were set out to do, which was to save King Graham. It's just like, because they put the credits at the beginning, it doesn't go to a credit roll like Space Quest 3 did. So, let's get some music on. I don't know if we want to do anything else today or not. Honestly, I'm getting a little uncomfortable in this chair. So I might call it there, but at least get some music on and chat. That one is one of my favorites, though. Like I said, that era... that era of, like... There we go. It's like that graphical era, that era of Sierra games is super nostalgic to me. Pardon me. Just like it's that graphics, it's that font, it's you know just the way that engine runs, like that's super nostalgic to me. Space Quest 3, Leisure Suit Larry 3, King's Quest 4, Police Quest 2 is the same era, but fuck those games now. There's just something about those specifically that I love. I love those games. Like, yeah, the story was pretty decent, and it was really nice to actually play as a female protag. Like, playing as a female hero for the whole thing was really nice. Spoilers ahead, there are two player characters in King's Quest 7, and they are both Queen Valenice and Princess Rosella. So we will be coming back to her eventually, but not for a couple games. We'll actually be back to Graham in the next game, and then and actually King's Quest 6 actually wraps the story for Prince Alexander, who we first saw in King's Quest 3. So we'll get back to being Rosella soon-ish. I mean, for us, it'll probably be Friday, depending on Friday or Saturday, depending on how King's Quest 5 does, because King's Quest 5 is going to be a day or two. It depends, and I have a feeling 6 is going to take us 2 days, but we'll see. It's a little longer, and it's also, if people want to see like the short ending, which it doesn't change. It doesn't change much. But there are multiple endings to King's Quest 6. And again, there actually is a second ending to King's Quest 4, where we do everything except for get the fruit. But again, that's one where Graham just dies, and clearly it's not canon because we play as Graham in the next game. Yeah, so like I said, after 7, I'll see if people want to finish out Space Quest or King's Quest and do the 2013 game, and I have no idea how long it's going to take. I've never actually played it fully. And then I might honestly, I'll walk through on that one. I'm a little iffy on, because these have all beaten except for 7, and they're the old Sierra games, and they're hard if you don't know what you're doing. Or if we want to do Space Quest to keep the old Sierra vibe going, and then come back to King's Quest later. And also, as far as Space Quest 3 goes, again, I'll post this in Discord today. Actually, I'll just post it right now. I forgot to mention I had a Discord open if people want to chat, but I'm going to shut that down. I think I'm just going to wrap it here. I'm doing everyone ping, I'm sorry. Would you rather I did a new playthrough or do a replay of the old one and hang out in chat? Okay, I could have reacted to my own emotes, but it's basically just like a React poll. I'll probably do a poll on Twitter as well to see if you'd rather me replay King's Quest or Space Quest 3 when we get there, or like do a new playthrough, or have a replay, like actually just have a do an actual replay of the game. Like show the old playthrough when we had GOG here and everything was hype, and I can just hang out in chat, hang out and chat while the replay is playing. If we want to talk about the game, we can talk about the game. I'll just sit here and watch myself play the game, I guess. I don't know yet, so I just want to see what people think as far as that goes. But when we get the Space Quest, but I don't know if we're gonna do all the King's Quest stuff at once, or if we're just going to skip it. Also, I still think I'm going to skip 8. I think it's kind of sort of canon. I think there's a couple mentions of some creatures from it in the final King's Quest game, but it's such a different game, and I know nothing about it that I'm debating if I want to do it or not. You know. That's why I'm saying I might go in and just try playing it to see if I like it or not. As if not, then I have no problem skipping 8. It's such a departure from the rest of the games that I'm okay skipping it. Yeah, but what y'all think? What do y'all think of King's Quest 4? Like I said, this is the writing. To me, the writing gets better here. Writing gets better. The graphics are a massive improvement. But even between just those two games, to me, the graphics are such a massive improvement. To me, it's just far and away a better game. They improved. And if you missed it, I will also be... I'll be posting this as a highlight. I will be putting it in a folder. I'll just have it in a collection rather on Twitch, so you can just watch all of them right in a row if you want to. Watch a whole series up to the point where we're at. See if I can find my oh, here we go. So when I get done with this, I'm gonna also post a review on my quick thoughts, but basically graphics are so much better. And I'm super nostalgic for that graphic style. I mean, the sound is better, but it's also just, again, these are just advances in technology at this point. The story writing was better. I think she was kind of finding her groove a bit better than just Girl in the Tower. There wasn't any. There was copy protection, but it wasn't super annoying. You know, just one thing at the very beginning. Other than that, there's nothing else in here that you couldn't figure out, I don't think. Because the only section in the story really for that is like it recaps for the first 3 games, basically. And it has some help, which are basically just how to move, you know, save early, save often, look around, you know, to like look, know to talk, draw maps. That was a whole thing. Like, oh, you can see it. Okay, it was a whole thing back in the day to actually draw your map out so you knew where the hell you were going. Especially games like this, and especially like, what game is this? I'm just looking at this like pterodactyl, tyrannosaurus. I don't know what game this is from. Or if it's from a game, or if they just made a map up. I don't know. Bring along some help. Okay, here the actual verbs in the game they had, which there was no taste, there was no lick. Yeah, and it does say try anything you can think of, like, and then it ends with, at the end of your rope, get the hint book, which sadly I don't have the hint book for this, so I have it for a couple other games. But there's, you know, look around, drink some water. It has some basic, like, here's how to get started, but it's not really helpful, if that makes sense. It's you know, look around, get it, you know, this is how you kind of get a feel. Some stuff you can do. Oh, and then just actual installing, blah blah blah. So there's nothing in here that's like, for instance, if I were to bust out Iceman, there's a section on how to do CPR. You have to do it the way it said in the manual. It is a requirement to do it the way this. Like, there's so much of that game that's like, here is exactly how you do the thing. Cool, thanks. You know, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up there because I'm getting a little stiff and sore. Again, this chair is just breaking. And I don't have a game plan. I'll figure out maybe a game for tomorrow. Plus, again, after yesterday's migraine, it's good to get back in the swing of things again. So, schedule coming up. Wednesday will be King's Quest 5. Thursday is either going to be King's Quest 5 or 6. It depends on how far we get into King's Quest 5. If we can finish it in a day, great. We're on to 6. 6 will probably be Thursday, Friday. If we don't finish it, no big deal. Thursday will be King's Quest 5. Friday will be King's Quest 6. Starting at normal times. I'm not going to start at 9 o'clock on Friday. I'm going to stick to our 11 o'clock start time. Nothing for the weekend. Monday we'll start up wherever we're at with 6 or 7. Also, Thursday night I will post a reminder on Thursday as well, but Thursday evening around 6, myself and Joe, my wife, will be hanging out and watching the Game Awards. If that interests you, you are welcome to join us. We'll have a Discord call going, although it'll be in the G1 Gamedays Discord, not in my personal. I'm not going to try and force everyone to go to my personal for this event. Yeah, but yeah, we'll be live. We'll be live reacting, having some dinner, having some snacks, I'm sure. You know, pulling for anything except for The Last of Us 2 to win Game of the Year, although we know it's going to be Last of Us Part 2, and they're probably also going to win the Player's Choice Award. I'm personally pulling for Hades, but it's probably not going to happen. I think it was a better game, but you know, user votes are only 10% of the total, so I guess it depends what everyone else thought, but I can already see it being Last of Us 2. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but oh, Hades for sure. I hope Hades gets at least a decent amount of awards on Thursday. But yeah, if people want to come hang out and chat, watch the Game Awards with us, we'll be co-streaming it. They've already said, like, I looked for fun. They're like, oh, please, like, co-stream it. And if you want to try to be an official person, here's the application, so you can try to be an official co-streamer. We're not going to go that far. I'm not going to go official co-stream, but they are allowing co-stream. We're going to do it. So see you back here tomorrow for King's Quest 5. Absence Makes a Heart Go Yonder. Yeah, we should be finishing up 5 and maybe 6 by the end of the week. Bye for now.